beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if it's your first time here. If you don't know who I am your girl Shauna, but you can call me Shaunz. On this channel I do lots of beauty, makeup, fashion and lifestyle videos, so if you're interested in those kind of things, why not just click that button right down there, and then you'll be subscribed to this channel, and of course click the notification bell so that you won't miss another video from Shaunz World. Enough of that. Anyways, you guys, I want to talk about this palette that I picked up a few months ago, and I've been dying to do a video on this because I thought it would make a perfect dupe for the Jaclyn Hill, for the Morphe times Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't know if you guys remember this palette, but it kicked up quite a storm in the makeup world and everybody wanted to get their hands on it, even myself, and I kept looking all over the internet to see if I could pick up one of these palettes, and I could not get my hands on it. Anyways, I went to Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay, of course, is my savior, and I managed to snag the palette, and it's the Jaclyn Hill, the Morphe, let me get this right, the Morphe times Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to insert a picture right here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Now, everybody and their sister and brother wanted to get their hands on this palette, and it's so like hot bread and cakes, you guys, and I finally managed to get my hands on this palette, but the hype had already died down. But I was determined because I really love the color scheme and everything, and I am a Morphe fan, of course, so I wanted to get my hands on the palette. Now, as I said, I did manage to get the palette and I've used it so much, but then I went into TK Maxx, you guys, and I saw this palette from Rude Cosmetics. I'm not familiar with this brand in any way, shape or form. I've never heard of them before, and I saw the palette and I opened the palette and I'm like, hang on a whole minute. This palette looks just like the Jaclyn Hill times Morphe palette, or is it Morphe times Jaclyn Hill? I'm not sure. Anyway, so I picked up the palette and I think I paid £9.99. Girl. Anyways, you know that in TK Maxx they reduced everything is reduced to a really good price, so I always go in TK Maxx in search of makeup and all that good stuff. Anyways, I picked up the palette and it's from a brand, as I said, called Rude Cosmetics. I looked them up on Instagram, and of course I found them and I started following them, and they have a whole lot of palettes, you guys. Like, their palette game is just ridiculous. They've got so many palettes out there, but I have way too many palettes to go and buy more palettes, to be honest. Anyways, I picked up this palette and I wanted to go ahead and show you the swatch of this palette because I think it looks so much like the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I love the packaging, you guys. It's so playful. It's like Planet. It's called Makeup with Attitude, and it says here, return to the Jet eyeshadows book 4. So apparently they have more than one of these. I think they have a neutral one as well, but this is the one I picked up, and like the Jaclyn Hill palette, it has 35 shadows in it. So it's very playful, it's very colorful, and it's very pretty. So that was quite eye-catching for me. So this is what the back looks like, and if you know the Jaclyn Hill palette, you know the color scheme is pretty much similar to this palette. So these are the shadows in the palette, and they're very similar to the Jaclyn Hill palette, except this palette is way cheaper than the Jaclyn Hill palette. So if you want to get your hands on this palette, I would go on Amazon because I found it on Amazon for a good price. So I will link it down below or something like that so you guys can check it out. But I'm going to go ahead and swatch these shadows so you guys can see how they work. I used it, hang on, let the light come back. I used it today to create this look, this blue eye look, and I have another look that's coming up maybe over the weekend or next week, and that one is going to be more of a neutral type of, you know, glam look. If you want to go on a date with bae, or you want to go with the girls or something like that, that look that's coming up soon will be geared towards that kind of occasion. But this one, ma'am, is when you want to, you know, put yourself out there. So anyways, I created this look using this palette, and I'm going to go ahead and swatch it and then come back with my final thoughts. So let's go. First off, guys, when you open the palette, it looks like that. Sorry, it's a bit messy because I kind of messed up with this one. Let's get the lights. So it says in here, Return of the Jet Eyeshadows, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, these are all the palettes they have in this chapter, and it's published by Rude Cosmetics. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's not. Oh, one just fell out. Did you see that, guys? The one at the top there just fell out, so I'm gonna have to glue that one back. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them for you. So you have lots of bold shadows down here, and then up here you've got like warmer tones and mixed. So let's go ahead and swatch these bad boys. Can you see it? It's a bit dark, I don't know why. So let's go ahead and swatch. I don't want to hold it up and let this one fall out again, but I just swatched this top row right here, and the colors are quite pigmented and beautiful, and I think this does justice. So this is the first row right here, and I swatched it on my arm, and that's what the shades look like. I love the color payoff, you guys. So that's what the first row looks like. Alright guys, so I just swatched this row right here and also this row. So this row is what this looks like. You can't see this one very well because it looks so much like my skin tone, but it's absolutely beautiful. The colors are really, really nice, you guys. I cannot tell a lie. So that's the second row, and I'm going to show you the third row. So this is the third row. Which is right there. That's the third row. So guys, I'm at the fourth row and the fifth row. So this is the fourth row. And I'm going to go ahead and show you what, I don't want to hold it up too straight, you guys. So that's the fourth row, and I'm going to show you what these swatches look like. So these are what they look like. So those are the shades in the fourth row, and the fifth row looks like that. Absolutely beautiful, you guys. I'm really impressed with this palette. So this one right here is this. Come on, focus. Yeah, I'm going to be showing you the 6th and 7th row. Let me put that like that. Okay, so that's the 6th and the 7th row, and this is the 6th row. Look at those greens. Come on, greens. Hello. So yeah, hope you can see those. They are beautiful, you guys. And this is the 7th row. Come on, colors. Hi. So the 6th row and the 7th row. Okay guys, so here are my final thoughts on this palette. What can I say? I am absolutely impressed with the pigmentation, the color payoff, how smooth they are, how easily they blend, because I've used this palette a couple of times, and I must say I am quite impressed with this palette, you guys. Wow, this palette is giving Jaclyn Hill a run for her money. If you cannot manage to pick up the Jaclyn Hill palette, I would suggest you try the Rude Cosmetics palette out. I will leave all the information either on the screen or in the description box, so you guys can go and get yourself one of these. It's 35 shadows, you guys, and you have bold neutrals. It's a mixed palette, and it has nice shades that you can work with. You can easily throw this in your travel bag or your makeup bag, and you're good to go, because it's made from a cardboard packaging, cardboard material, so it makes traveling friendly. It doesn't have a mirror, which is a bummer. I like to have mirrors in my palette, but it's not a problem. The only thing I can say, you guys, is that this palette is absolutely amazing. I didn't find any trouble at all with the shadows or the pigmentation. One of them did fall out, I must warn you, but I will have to glue that one back. But apart from that, great shadows, you guys. I am absolutely impressed with this palette. Considering I've never heard of Rude Cosmetics, I really must say they have done well with this dupe right here, and I will be checking them out some more. So of course I will keep you guys updated, but I have to say, you guys, I love this. I would give this you know me, I'm not going to give you a solid 10 out of 10. I would give this palette about an 8 out of 10, just because you have to leave a little room for improvement. You know what I mean? You can't just give them a big 10 across the board and then they get too comfortable. So I will give this palette an 8 out of 10, you guys. I really loved how it worked. I've used it a few times, as I said, and the color payoff is amazing. You just need to, you know, blend and build, and so on and so forth. But absolutely amazing, and I would recommend this palette. As I said, I used this palette to do this look and another look I did, which will be coming up. So yeah. Alright guys, so that concludes today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you've come across this brand before, of course, drop it in the comment section. Let's have a chat. Let me know if this is something that you would like to try in the future, or you're comfortable with your Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't know. Jaclyn Hill's palette is more expensive, and this one is more on the inexpensive side of things. So if you're like a startup makeup artist and you don't have a lot of money, I would suggest you look into this one. You will absolutely love it. The color payoff, as I said, is amazing. It's very lightweight and travel friendly. If any of them pop out, you just use your glue and put them back in place. But I absolutely love this palette, and I will recommend it to anyone who wants to try out a palette that looks something like Jaclyn Hill for Morphe palette. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it helpful. Do let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe. The button is right down there. Yes, it's down there, so click it like so. It's free, you guys. They won't charge you if you press that button and subscribe to this channel. And of course, turn the notifications on so you don't miss another video. I cannot say that word for the life of me. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss another video from Shaunz World. And of course, follow me on all social media. The links are down below. You guys have not been following me. I don't know why, but please follow me and check out my boutiques, shaunzbeauty.com and shaunzboutique.com. Everything is linked down below, you guys, so make sure that you check out the description box. It always has a lot of information, so go ahead and check it out. Thumbs up this video, of course. If you enjoyed it, give me a big thumbs up. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye bye.